Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here, welcome back to Union Cross. So, just like the last video, I lost this recording as well. I had this all recorded today. Everything was done. The last recording that I did for this event and the last one, there were 6 hours left of the Organization 13 event, and now there's only 2 hours left. So, I lost a bunch of time today. It really sucks, but hopefully you guys can forgive me for being so late on these videos. I couldn't really do anything about it. But we are going to be doing the werewolf quest today. It is here for quite a while, not like the Organization 13 event, which ends in about 3 hours. And that video is just coming out right about now. So I'm really sorry guys, I lost all my recordings today. 3 videos all down the drain, and Anthony's pole battle video is having issues with YouTube right now. So I can't even put that up right now because it has to go through some problems. So yeah, fun times. But let's jump into this. This is the werewolf quest. Now, well, when I say werewolf quest, I mean the weekly gem quest for the power. And my last video, I did a setup that really got me excited because I got to do more of a free-to-play and still able to complete this. But first, we're going to jump into this quest with my main setup. Now, obviously, Lexius is there because of my last video. I just finished recording. But what you guys are going to do here, or see here, is my normal setup, which is Final Boss Xion. If she ever comes back, even later on, if she's a Mercy Pull, guys, I recommend getting her. I know that she's not as good as certain medals, but she is still top tier. Especially with that general defense down, really good for Coliseum as well. So, again, my free-to-play account, all these were Mercy Pulls. Nothing here was, oh, you need a bunch of jewels to get. It was just skip out on banners that weren't Mercies and pull for Mercy Pulls. That's it. So, what I'm going to do here is compare my setup currently with the new setup I did for even more new player slash free to play, because this is pretty straightforward, guys. My setup's gonna be very strong for a long time. Even though Kyrie X is in the game, you don't need her because of how good other medals are. You just have to use more medals, more buffers than you would if you had Kyrie X. If you have Kyrie X, you can do all your buffs in 2 medals, where these setups require 3 slots to get the proper buffs. Some of you guys are using 4 slots to get the proper buffs, and then 2 attack medals. So it's just less attack medals, more buffs. That's all it is. Because anyone who uses Kyrie X is basically Kyrie X, Kyrie X, Kyrie X, and then 1 attack medal, and they finish their setup. Where anybody who does have Kyrie X have to use a full rotation. So that's the only difference right now. Even setups like this, I don't have to go full rotation. Right there, that's not my friend medal. I still have my friend medal, and I'm taking these guys out. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Like, it's good. Wait for those Mercy Pulls. Who cares about Kyrie X if you didn't get her? Don't feel bad. Free to play is still doing very good. Even if you're new, there's going to be banners coming out that will be really good for you. Copycat medals, if you guys see that banner and for some reason I'm not around, you know what to do. Go for the copycat reprint banner. They always, always, always have value. And I'm reading the comment section. Trust me, guys. I see you guys constantly saying, where is this reprint banner? You keep talking about it. I don't know what's going to happen, but it wasn't JP. Does not mean we will get it, but most likely we will, because once we get the new tier 7 copycat medal, that's when we'll see the reprint banner. I'm guessing anyways. So, that is my main setup. That's my free-to-play account. I've been doing really strong. I've been doing these videos to show you guys that a free-to-play account that does not have Kyrie X is doing fine. And the feedback I've been getting from you is, yeah, you're doing good. Everyone's really proud of it. They're happy that I'm doing something like this. But I want to go a step further, because there is some people who don't have all these medals. So I want to relate to newer players just a little bit more. And it still requires a 0.2 Kyrie, but it's not necessary. So this is the new setup, guys. This setup does complete this quest and works out really nicely, and it evolves 3 of the newer medals. So not super new, but still, if you're around during the Halloween event, which was October, about a month ago, not that long ago, guys. And then Trickmaster just happened, and the HD Forms pulls also was not too long ago as well. So if you guys are around for these 3 things, or just this thing right here, you guys are fine. You just use your buffers. You replace that Tari with that. You just gotta be careful with your SP. You gotta throw a SP gauge on this medal right here. But the whole point is, I want to do this setup with you guys because I want to be able to relate, or not even if I don't relate, I still want to show you guys that these medals right here are not necessary. These are just super powerful, having all these copycat medals. But I can take a step back and use guaranteed medals, use farmable medals like these two right here, and still do very good. Now, the only reason this is here is to copy my Trick Master, so technically I have 2 Trick Masters, and I'm going to go in with another copy of Trick Master just to finish all this off. So the key things here is having a second chance 2. If you're newer or weaker, second chance 2 is a must, and if you go to your avatar boards, currently there is a second chance 2 in the Maleficent Dragon avatar board. Not only does that avatar board look amazing, but you also get second chance 2, along with Attack Boost 4 Max SP Gauge 1, which is really good, guys. So you have all that going for you. Get the second chance 2 if you're new, or if you don't have one. You only need 1 copy in your game for every buff medal setup. So if you have Kari X, second chance 2. If you have 0.2 Kari, second chance 2. It only triggers once per fight in a level. So when we go into this level right here, there's 4 different mobs. Every time you die once, you can have second chance triggering. So it can trigger 4 times in that whole event, but only 1 per battle, if that makes sense. I'll talk about it as we go in. So with this setup, not this one, with this setup, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you guys the power of free to play. And just before I do that, I haven't pulled for so long, and all these daily jewels are adding up so quick. Once you pull for the right medals, you don't have to pull for what's new. What's new is a trap to just make you spend more jewels. You start pulling when you realize your setup is not good enough, or when you need something like copycat medals, you want to guilt them. That's a must, but you don't need everything that comes out in the game. We got event medals back. Sort of. We got guaranteed pulls, so it's been going pretty good. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to copy my Trick Master. You know what, actually, instead of doing the friend medal of using another Trick Master, we're just going to use a friend medal that has AoE. And again, Final Boss Xion was guaranteed for a lot of people, so this is a straightforward friend medal. It's no EX medal. You guys are perfectly fine. The whole thing here is just, you got to make your setup as much buffs as you can. And my best advice here, if you don't have 0.2 Kari or Kari X, but you have 2x3 buffers, like the original Kari, put 2x3 buffers on there and go crazy. Now, if this if that form right there had a guilt, I'd be doing damage, but it doesn't. But my Trick Master, as you guys can see, has tons of damage. And then Final Boss Xion is here because of the last group, it's AoE, so I wanted to bring a friend AoE medal for this. So my own Trick Masters is good enough to kill as much as I need to. That first group you saw right there, you could have buffed like crazy and just use your actual friend medal, and you would have beat that first one. Final Boss Xion, that first one was more than enough. But right here, guys, I'm about to do a ton of damage to a single target enemy with my Trick Master. As you guys can see, if this Trick Master's attack boost 3 went off, I would have killed it, but it didn't, so it survived. But a friend medal will take this out. I just want to show you guys this setup because look at this. This is more towards free-to-play players, or newer players. Sorry, this is more towards new players, just because of the medals I'm actually using. There's guaranteed medals, farmable medals. This all works out very nicely. And I should put some chips on this in attack boost. You can see that form is doing so much damage. So right here, we're gonna take down the Shadow first because he has the most HP with my single target. And then I'm going to lower this one's as well. So my friend medal, if they both survive, they both have low HP. And my friend medal's AoE will just clean it all up. So that is the second last group. Now we're going to face this group right here. I'm not managing my SP properly because my Halloween buff is just too much. And if I use it right now, I should have enough. I think I have enough, right? I can only use it once, which is fine. I'm going to try to get this heal out of the way. Do it again. And we're going to get a heal off the enemy. That doesn't matter. Your first couple medals should be buff medals, and you guys are good. And then from this point, you're straightforward. Actually, now that I look at it, I could have used both of the the Halloween medals. I could have activated it twice, but it's alright. So, we're going to hit the werewolf first here. And then we're going to hit the dual Durandal just to get the HP down. We're going to pop in Nova there, just because we don't want to die. And if we do, if your Nova's not strong enough or your finisher's not strong enough, second chance 2 will bring you back and you'll have more enough to complete this. But bring up an AoE. See, we are going to get killed here. Hopefully second chance brings us back. It does. And then we just throw an auto battle and just laugh about it. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much a new free play setup I'll be using as much as possible, or every time a new medal comes out that's attainable by everybody, I'll throw it in my setups and try to do this to be, I guess, work with everyone as much as possible. But there you go, Trick Masters. Trick Masters with your friend Final Bastion. Again, event medals, all mercy pulls. It's just be careful what you guys pull for. You don't need everything. You don't need the top unless you're trying to be super competitive in Coliseum, and the new medal that came out is really going to help in Coliseum. Besides that, trust me, you already have medals that will help you out. You just got to form your Keyblade for the proper buffs. Now, that quest didn't even require this. I could have done something like this, and I should have done this because I recorded this the first time. But you guys, if you have 2x3 buffers like this, just put 2x3 buffers and 2 attribute buffers, and then your 2 attack medals will take care of you plus your friend medal. See this? 4 buffers. I was using 4 buffers, 2 attackers, and a friend medal, and that's more than enough to pass these quests, guys. More than enough until you can start saving up your jewels and then going ham on like these EX banners. If personally, if I wasn't making guides for you and I didn't have a main account, this is my only account, I would be pulling for Kyrie X, or I'd be pulling for the foretellers. But I made this account purely to help out free-to-play players or players that are not able to pull all the time. This is just the general advice of these are the medals you guys should be getting, because these will help you all the time and then show you setups. So if something here helped you guys out, let me know in the comment section. If you have more advice for everyone else, the more the better. Help out the community. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.